Okay. Hello, hi. This is Joe Cortez with the Happy Hour Fair Perform Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world. We have our dear friends Juanita and Kevin. Welcome to the show again today. We're our partners on the show that we're doing. This show is just to get the people on the right track. We're trying to get everybody started. We talked about it, what we're trying to accomplish. Kevin Oliver is a gentleman who's has had difficult times. It was Kevin Oliver's idea of creating this show to help out the youth out around the world. We're trying to get our membership growing and get our memberships to up to date at what's going on. Juanita, welcome to the show as well. How are we doing today?
I'm doing so well. Thank you, Joe. It's always such a pleasure to collaborate with you. Super excited about our program and what we are starting up. And I know there's good things that are going to come from this, and just happy to be here. It's an honor. Thank you.
Okay, so you came up from South Africa last week. You're now in Missouri, and I'm here in Las Vegas. Kevin is in Missouri as well. And you're going up to Atlantic City. What's going to happen in Atlantic City? You're going for a Hall of Fame you got up there?
Yes, Joe. Thank you for asking. We are in New Mexico at the moment, and Kevin's going to take me up all the way to Atlantic City because I am going to receive a Hall of Fame award in Atlantic City at the Hall of Honor. So I'm super blessed and thankful to be able to be inducted in that Hall of Fame as well.
Can we tell the individuals out there, you've been inducted for what? Your mixed martial art. Tell them a little bit about your background in that.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. I started martial arts about almost 8 years ago, and I do Shorin, Rishorin, Kan, karate. I also do self-defense. I do jiu-jitsu, boxing, and kickboxing, and I also do weapons. I do bladed and wooden weapons, which are the sai and the bow, and I absolutely love martial arts. It has changed my life for the better. I started my Meticulous Martial Arts Mastermind group, so I have a mastermind group as well with top athletes, world athletes from all over the globe. And it has been such a journey, Joe. I found myself in the martial arts. So I'll always be a martial artist.
Well, like I say to your boyfriend there, Kevin, is to keep her guards up, Kevin. She could be dangerous. Right. I'll get her upset.
It might take me.
So you're leaving up to Atlantic City now, and you'll be back. So we're doing these shows that we're doing now on the Happy Hour show with Joe Cortez. We do this every week. We want our viewers out there to know we're starting this project. We know we have a couple of things going on right now because you just moved in from South Africa, and now you're going to Atlantic City. You'll be going up there. You're coming back. When you come back, we'll be more settled down. We can go in more detail what we're doing with the project. But we have promised our fans that we're going to get started last week, which we did. And now this is our second episode of the Joe Cortez show. It got to do with the guns down and away with the drugs. Kevin, can you tell us a little bit about the program?
Yeah, well, I mean, I lost my sons in 2021. One of them to gun violence, one of them to fentanyl. I lost Ann and Joe Oliver to gun violence. So we started stoppinggunviolence.com to try to get to some kids, to try to uplift a little bit, to try to let them know that they've got other avenues. And that's what we're trying to do here, is trying to get other boxing gyms to collaborate and get areas that, these kids can find another place to go except for the streets and except for other gangs. And then after that, my oldest son, I lost him to fentanyl again, because I want to talk about Anna's blood for a second, and also Kevin's Comfort Corner, because we're going to get a lot of affiliates through them. So I want to bring up something about, and she'll edit all this out, something about, them. Once they become a member, we'll be able to talk about their family member a little bit with them, so, and to have some questions for them. So we want to see some of the members that is on Anna's Blessings and Kevin's Comfort Corner to come forward and be a member here with us and this family.
Exactly. Yeah, okay. So we bring it into the conversation now.
Yeah. Okay. And also,
go ahead.
It was also with, we've started a couple great, incredible families when I lost my two sons. And his Blessings, which you can reach them with .com, and then Kevin's Comfort Corner, and the same thing. I would love to see some of these members come aboard here and talk on this platform about their losses. It's important to have people that have had the same losses that I have had to come on here and explain how they got past their day. Because literally, when you lose your son, it's a day-to-day basis. It was a day-to-day basis for me about a year and a half, still a day-to-day basis, but it took me a year and a half to even want to live. So, we want to have some of these other members come aboard and talk to us about what they have going on and how they was able to make it to the next day. That's important. And we're going to have those discussions, and a lot of them with the awareness family.
Yeah,
And
I think it'll be great to have individuals out there that can get together and give a kind of therapy where individuals have a mindset type of a program where individuals can talk and give you directions how to overcome these tragic moments of your life. So we need that. That'll be part of our program. I think you viewers out there watching, this is a program that we're going to have. We're going to have everybody come in, participate, and give their time, a mindset program for therapy for you that are suffering from your loved one, for your lost loved ones.
Yes, how they made it to the next day. Very important, and it'll help others that's just recently had losses, because these losses can absolutely take your life, So the plaque will have a QR code basically, but it's a little different because it's a verbal QR code that will circle around. You'll take your phone to your plaque and you'll read it like you would a QR code, and it'll have a message for me, you, or Joe. One of us will have the message for you. You are the member. Let's just say you're member number 1. It'll be a number 1. You'll be marked on your plaque itself. Then it'll have your name. Then it'll have a QR code. When you read that, it'll have a verbal from one of us that expresses how we appreciate you being a member. And I think that's really important to have every plaque different. Not one plaque will be the same. T-Bone actually made me 2 plaques and gave them to me. We're still in the middle of figuring out how much they're going to be exactly and what we're going to do exactly on having that as a free item as a member. But the plaques are incredible. They're beautiful and they're one of a kind. And like I said, they'll all be numbered all the way up to 1 million people. However many people's on here, it'll have your name. It'll have your number of the member number, and then also the QR code of our personal message of thanks to you will be on every plaque. So that's one of the things that we're working on as a free item to joining and being a member.
Okay, another thing that I had in mind with our family out there, I would like to have like a Hall of Fame event that we can do once a year, the Happy Family Hall of Fame. Maybe we could do that once a year. We get get some celebrities on board with us. But I think that the Happy Family Hall of Fame would be a good event to have once a year to generate more funds to help out this program, to help out the kids out there.
I think that's a brilliant idea. I think that's excellent.
Yeah, we could do a Hall of Fame once a year, wherever you're different parts of the world. Every year we do different parts of the world. Like we do in boxing, like the sanctioning bodies, WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO, they have conventions once a year. I think we could do the same thing, have it like a Hall of Fame, Happy Family Hall of Fame.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to that, Joe. That's going to be awesome.
That's something we can work with and have our viewers out there give us ideas. Have everybody put a little input to put it all together for all of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's going to be nice. I think we're heading in the right direction. The thing is that we're helping the youth out there. The youth need support and help, and that's what we're trying to do together. We can't do it by ourselves. We need everybody around the world to join forces and become one happy family.
That's the truth. I was telling Kevin today in the car, Joe, in the years of ministry, I work with a lot of youngsters, and they go through the teenage years, and it's a difficult time because they question life and they're figuring themselves out, they're finding themselves. And I always used to tell the youth groups and the young adult groups that I worked with, I used to say, when you're a child in the home, you are dependent. You are dependent. You're dependent upon your father, your mother, your family structure, your teachers, the people that engage with you, the people that are helping to raise you, grandparents. And then I said, you know, when you get into your 20s and you start studying and you start working, you become independent. But I always used to tell them one thing that you will always be. It doesn't matter who you are in this world or who you become or, you know, what you do. You will always be interdependent. And you will always need other people to huddle around you, to mentor you, to guide you and lead you, and to take hands with you. And that's what I love about this program. This is going to be, like you said, one happy family, and we're going to all take hands because we realize we need each other to get this done.
Exactly, exactly. It'd be nice to get a little anthem of nice words, like if somebody, like you do the national anthem for your country, do a national anthem for the happy family. So when you viewers out there, if you viewers out there having any ideas, put something together, send it to us, and we'll look and see maybe we can use your ideas. That's why we call it the happy hour with a happy family.
Absolutely. I love that. You're
Well,
muted,
Juanita,
Kevin.
I
You're
need,
muted. Yeah.
I know you have great ideas, and so does Kevin. And I know you guys are getting ready for your trip. And I know we have to keep talking about it. Maybe when you come back next week, we can do another show next week. Keep up new topics, new ideas. And on the bottom of your screen, we can have the email for you viewers out there watching. You can send us information, any ideas you may have in mind to keep us together. We can't do it by ourselves. We need the whole family together around the world.
Absolutely. You are correct.
Okay, great. I tell you, it'll be nice to have everybody together. We love you all. We want to keep us going together, get stronger and stronger. Every show, every week, every month, every year, we're going to be stronger and stronger to make this happen. Okay, guys? You take care. We see you guys
Well,
next week.